guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Review today on World of Warships console. That's right, boys and girls. And we're on the American Tier 3 ships now. Or actually, the Tier 3 in general. We are covering the American Tier 3 destroyer, the Clemson. Yeah, so we're following Tier 3, guys. No more Tier 2s until Wargaming decides to bring out Tier 2 Premium sometime in the future. But until then, we got Tier 3s to do. But also, let's also say that we are going to be doing covering some of the stats of the ship here in the port, and also take it out into a game and see what she can do in a battle. But let's get right into some of the stats. The modification, I put aiming system mod 1. What it does is dispersion of main battery 7%. Torpedo launcher's traverse speed is 20%. Secondary battery firing range is 5%, which it's a destroyer, so the secondary thing really don't matter. Dispersion of secondary batteries is 5%. Again, not really going to matter. I'm not really going into close combat with this thing. So yeah, and it does lead on to the frigate. So yeah, there you go. It leads on to the American Tier 4 destroyer. It gets HE, AP, and torpedoes. It also gets a damage control parry, consumable duration 5 seconds, reload time 40 seconds. It's unlimited of these. It gets 2 smokes. I don't know why I'm saying 2, but it does get smoke generator. Consumable duration 24.5 seconds. Smoke screen duration time is 114.2 seconds. Reload time is 240, and yes, it does get 2. American smoke is always a really good thing because it lasts forever. Yes, it doesn't have as many as a British ship would, but you know, it lasts longer than a British smoke. It also gets the engine boost, which means max speed is 8%, consumable duration is 120 seconds, and reload time is 180. She only gets 2 of these, so keep that in mind there, guys. Survivability, hit points, 10,350 hit points for the ship. Pretty freaking decent. I mean, this is Tier 3, so you're going to be getting a little bit more hit points than you did at Tier 2, so you're going to need these hit points. The main batteries is 102mm Mark 14. She gets 4 of these. I'm going to show you these guns. Firing range is 9.1 kilometers, reload time is 7 seconds, and turning time is 18 seconds. HE shell damage is 1,395, firing setting chance is 7%, and max AP shell damage is 1,700. Torpedoes is 533mm torpedoes. She gets 4 of these, which again I will show you. Remember, when they say is 4, it means 4 launchers, not the 2 tubes. So yes, reload time is 66 seconds. Turning time is 6 seconds. Max damage is 11,733. Torpedo detection range by sea is 1.1 kilometers, and torpedo range is 5.5 kilometers, and the torpedo speed is 59 knots. I mean, these are a little bit better than the Russians, I gotta say, in a lot of regards. But yeah, the main the AA, not the main batteries, I already covered that. The 12.7mm Browning M2 Mod 2. She only gets 2 of these. Average damage per second is 8. Firing range is 1.2 kilometers. And then she gets another AA mount, 7.2. 7.2? I mean 76.2 mm 23 Mark 7s. She only gets 1 of these. Average damage per minute is 1, and firing range is 3 kilometers. So basically, this is your long range AA, the 76.2. Max speed is 35 knots, turning circle radius is 520, and rotor shift time is 2.8 seconds. The detectability by sea is 5.8 kilometers. After firing your main batteries is 9.1 kilometers, and when the ship is on fire is 7.8 kilometers. Detectability by air is 3 kilometers. After firing your guns from the air is 5 kilometers, and when the ship is on fire from the air is 6 kilometers. Ground detectability range is 2 kilometers, and when firing in smoke is 2 kilometers. Remember, destroyers don't get a penalty when they're firing through smoke. You could basically fire through smoke as much as you want. The armor of the ship, I mean, it's a destroyer, so don't expect huge miracles of the armor, but the bottom is 10. The fore end plating is 10. The front and deck is 13. The bottom is also 10. The aft and plating is 10. The aft and deck is 13. So basically that's your most armor right now. Oh wait, no. Cooling tower bottom's 21. Cooling tower sides is 21. Cooling tower top 21. Side plating 10. Top side plates is 10. The gun size is 6 to 12 meters thickness of armor. The athwart ship is 6. The armor belt is 10 to 13. So basically your most thickest is going to be the 21 meters thickness of armor. Your deck is 10 to 13. Your athwart ship is 6. So yeah. And also, let's cover the captain as well. I got Admiral Dork, which I'm not always going to say their names. He gets zero shot, destroyer main battery shell grouping 1.75%. I'm trying to make my American destroyers more into like a gunboats than anything else. I also add contact is important, torpedo speed 30 knots faster, so which is pretty simple. If not that, probably quick fix. I mean, the splash damage is pretty important. Not really that, because it's not really that important for destroyers to have. And then my second perks is look at me now, sea detection range is 2%. If not that, probably max destroyer speed to get the speed up a little more. Then class cannon, glass cannon, I should say, not class. I don't know why I'm saying class. Destroyer main battery shell grouping 3%. Dispersion of main batteries 2%, and max HP, not AP, HP is 5%. I mean, would I go for torpedoes? Not really. I mean, okay, I could get my torpedoes reload a lot more faster. Or the incoming damage to your destroyer. That could be helpful too if you want to go for that. But I went for a main battery build. Smoke on the water. Smoke screen dispersion time 2%. And smoke screen dispersion time 2%. Well, deployment. I mean, deployment, dispersion, and deployment, guys. I'm sorry for that. Also, the side step. It's, I mean, if you want side step to go right ahead, I mean, it increases the range, but I would rather go for smoke because simply the smoke, sorry for that, that's my phone going off. The smoke is pretty much the best thing for American destroyers, so yeah. My legendary perk is rather be torching. Chance of destroyer HE shell causing fire is 1%. Destroyer's main gun HE shell damage is 7%, and destroyer detectability time after firing main batteries is 30% less. So yeah, that's the captain. And the guns, well, as you see, you got one gun right here, which, well, actually this is the gun turret. You get two guns in that turret. You get one gun on the port, one gun, well actually one gun turret in the back with two guns, and oh wait, I didn't realize these, but you get two gun turrets on both port and starboard side, so meaning you basically get a really good firing arc with these guns. So basically you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guns in total. You're just getting 4 gun turrets. So yeah, torpedo tubes. Well, you get 3 torpedo tubes and 1 launcher. So basically, you get 2 of them on, well, port and starboard. So you got 6 on port and 6 on starboard. So remember that, guys. When it tells you 4 torpedoes, it's only meaning you're getting 4 torpedo launchers, not the tubes. The tubes you get a little bit more. You always look at the tubes and stuff like that. But I think that's enough for the ship there, guys. In the port, let's take her out. Let's see what she can do. And I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Hello, guys. Welcome back. We're on Greek. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Very much hoping for that. But are we top tiered or are we not top tiered in this game? Well, no, we're not really top tier. This is a tier 4 game. Yeah. As you see, I'm just looking around, seeing how my teammates are and stuff, and how far they are from me. Now maybe I could see a little bit better. Sorry, I had to take my glasses off. They were starting to fog off, fog up a little bit. But what do I think about this little American destroyer? Well, it's actually a pretty cool little destroyer. The amount of guns it gets, it's yeah, it's pretty good with the amount of guns. You can basically outdo many destroyers at this tier, with gun-wise, I guess you could say. For example, because this ship has more guns than you expect them to be. Like as this says, it has 2 guns in each turret, so basically it has 4 turrets. Add up the math. I mean, I'm not great with math, so that is 8 guns, I think? I could be wrong. But yes, this thing is pretty deadly if you can get into the right game or the right match for it. I mean, sometimes, yeah, you're gonna be bombed here, but in World of Warships, unlike World of Tanks, it really kinda doesn't really matter. More in due because, well, you could just fire HE and just spam HE at somebody and constantly do damage. As long as you're not firing at the cruiser, which has a very good DPM and all that other stuff. But we do see a destroyer on the other side of this. That is a Europe's destroyer, and that's a Frenchy battleship going that way. So we ain't gonna be catching that guy anytime soon. I'm expecting the destroyer to come out right here. Well, I don't see him yet, so that tells me, I guess, he hasn't really come over this way completely, or what he's doing, I have no clue. I mean, I do have one teammate supporting me a little bit, so yeah. But, let's see, do we see anything? No, he's still not over this way. At the time, I was pretty surprised. I was hoping to come in running into him, at least, so that way I could pull the first guns, or the first salvo on him. So yeah. The battleship is definitely out of range for my guns. As you see, I do use my bring in my torpedo launchers. The reason why I do that is so that way I see how far somebody is, so I know if my torpedoes can reach or not. I just get that indicator how fast and stuff they're going. And there's the destroyer. He beats himself. Okay. I asked my team to shoot him, but apparently the cruiser's not in range, so I fire my salvo for salvo. I do slow it down a little bit. We do hit him, we do crit him. It looks like we knocked out his engine, which is pretty good. Okay, that's really good. We knocked his engine out, so that means he used his damage control party probably to get that engine back up. Okay. He is going that way. I do want to shoot, but nope. He's just, before I could even get my guns to fire and hit him, he'll be just way out of range and stuff like that. Well, detected and all that other stuff. So, we're testing this cap. There's a Omaha right there, American cruiser, tier 4. There's a Mintakazi over there. The French battleship, he's just leaving the area completely. I want to shoot this Omaha, but I don't want to because I will go detected, and I'm trying to capture this point. So yes, we find captured. And I'm looking to see if there's anybody else in my sights. Nope. And I missed my opportunity to shoot at the Omaha. Okay. Let's start turning inwards. As you can see above too, that my team is slowly dying. We're down 3 ships, and they're only down 1 ship. There's that Russian cruiser over there. Very low hit points, but he's just out of range for my guns, so I can't kill him. And they're all out. If they're all out of range for my guns, that means they're out of range for my torpedoes as well. So, as you can see, that battleship is out of range for my torpedoes. It looks... I think he's backing up. I don't know. I did get spotted. I was wondering, what am I getting spotted by? And I realized, Well, it could be that destroyer, but I don't know where he's at. But there he is. I do spawn. We do shoot. He does get the first initial hits. Well, actually, do you want to recount it? Well, we do knock out his engine, so that's good. And he knocks out our steering and our torpedo tubes. I bring those back. I do shoot, but it only hits the island. Okay. It looks like he's still lurking around. I launched only one torpedo launcher. This case, if he runs into them, I don't know if he would go that way or not. I want to go this way a little bit to give myself a little bit distance away from him. So this case, if he does come around that corner, but guys, he's not gonna come around that corner. No, he's not. He's coming around that corner, and at the time I didn't realize it or knew about it. Oh, it's kind of hard. I do launch another torpedo launcher tube, and there he is. I do see him. He does shoot. He does hit me. I do get some guns off, but no hits. Launch, fire, forward gun turns, no hits. We shoot more. He hits us, takes our engine. We do hit him too, and this is basically a gun duel. I do beach myself by accident. And we do him. He does his. I take out his engine, looks like. And we kill him. Good. Good. I like that. Alright. Well, that's good, but we're really down on ships. We only have 4 ships left. And they're only down with 4 ships. Oh, that's just great. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess let's try to go and help sink things. I lost a little bit of my hit points, my 10th, well, I'm down to 4,000 hit points, but up to 7,000 damage in this game. My 2 torpedo launching tubes are reloaded, so meaning I could try to stealth kill a battleship. I mean, I could try to, but they're all way out of range from my torpedoes and out of my guns, so I just don't have the ability to get them. Try for that, guys. I get a drink. Not like I was saying. Yeah. So basically everything is out of range from my torpedoes and guns, so gotta get it faster in towards these battleships. See if I could try to sink one. At least. So I activate my engine boost. I'm just looking around to see if there's anybody in sight that I could use torpedoes on. This cruiser, he's out of range, so I can't use my torpedoes. I do spot aircraft coming over this way. Like, oh boy. Anyways, I don't know what. Let's help my team out by killing the aircraft carrier. Because the aircraft carrier will just help keep my team spotted. And there is the Russian cruiser. Very low hit points. I'm like thinking to myself, well, let's try this. I start shooting at him. He does fire his guns. That's something else. Does he hit? Nope. I was going to load AP, but I see him turning, so I'm like, nope, not using AP. Because all that would do was just ricochet and bounce off this hull. He misses his salvo at me. Missed my second salvo at him. He does hit me. I launch another salvo. I'm down to 2,000 hit points. I do get a penetrating shot. No fire cell on him though. This isn't good. I need to kill this guy before he actually does any real damage. I do have a teammate helping me out over here. I'm thinking about using AP now because E is broadside, but I don't use AP. Didn't have to. Low enough health. I killed him with HE. And I start smoking up because this case, if I still detected, which I was, he launches torpedoes. I think that's the reason why he was doing that. And he misses his torpedoes, which if one would have hit me, it would have killed me. So yeah. And here comes aircraft. Well, I spot something. I'm wondering what the heck does what? I looked over, and there's the carrier. Over here by himself. Well, I asked my teammates, a cruiser that I know I have still remaining, to help me take this carrier out, but I don't see him. He must be out of range, so yeah, that means I'm over here by myself. I don't want to shoot, but in a way I do want to shoot, so I decided to shoot. Don't know why. It came over me to start shooting at the carrier. This is the American Tier 3 carrier. He's just sitting there. I was figuring maybe he would just try to move and try to get the heck out of the way. And I think the carrier realized I am coming for him, so we do set fire, but because carriers don't always stay on fire, his temperature control party puts the fire out. He does bring us in torpedo bombers, which is coming straight ahead, so I start nosing in, making sure every time I fire, I do make sure I pay attention, and those torpedoes was launched too early, so they weren't designation. They would have not been designated, so that means they were just invisible to my ship, which is good. But I still am trying to shoot this guy, catch him on HE. He's now launching dive bombers, which is, I think, are they going to get a good hit on me? I'm making sure I'm trying to stay nose in with this guy so his secondaries doesn't hit me. And yes, he does hit me with dive bombers and crit my engine. My damage control part is on cooldown. What does the engine damage? He didn't damage me, but he did damage my engine and my torpedoes. And, well, I'm the only ship left on my team. So I launched torpedoes. And my damage control party is on cooldown. We do wipe out the carrier. But my damage control party is still on cooldown. I'm down 580 health. Oh boy, 41,000 damage done. My secondaries are working away. But is this going to be enough? Is he going to kill me? And, he kills me. Eye for eye, I guess, guys. But that's it for this video there, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.